You can see that, and we want to come down here, just like that. And we want to come down here and make that cut just inside here. Bring that. And of course, all this has to be come up here for the figure itself also as well. This all has to be taken off in here from the body and all that. Okay. Now, which I can do real quick here. This all has to be taken out. Here we go. And then this will be taken up. This will all be down like here. All right, see that? Now, see how the face is looking down? Just like that. Now, like I said, this is a very thin face. This is barely an inch. So, of course, with an inch and a half or whatever, you're going to make a thicker face and thicker stuff and all that other stuff. So, I'm just showing you this, how to position the face to get it down where it's looking down. Just like that. Okay? Now, you take the eyes, and you want the eyes, I'm going to come up here like here, and down like that. You want the eyes to be looking down. Just like this. So I'm going to take this and come up here like that. And look at that. See the eyes looking down? It's like that. I'm going to do it on this side. Now if it's a small figure, just use the Ooh, it's hard for me to see. Sometimes my eyes are not what they used to be anymore. Now looking, okay, let me come a little bit more up in here. I'm gonna have to start getting magnifying glasses. I tell you, with a lot of my eyes now. Okay. Now, if you put your eyes in there, then if you look at it from the side, he's looking down. Okay? Like that. Now, like I said, you choose your face whatever you want to do it. I'm just showing you how you position your eyes and your nose and all that stuff, in other words. Just like that. And the mouth down here, and like I said, when you'll have a thicker, this is just 1-inch wood, so, and actually this figure here, this figure is about 5 inches high, should be cut out of around 1.5 inch wood, so you'll have plenty of room for your head and everything like that. So don't let the thinness of it fool you. Okay? All right. Now, you can do this one or more ways. This doesn't matter how you choose to do it. Let me cut this a little bit more in here. I said my eyes, I'm really going to start getting into some magnifying glasses. So the main thing is, see, the figure now is looking down. Okay? If he's looking down at a child or looking down at whatever it is, in other words, he's looking down. Now we can do one of two things. Now this area, of course, will be thinner, and all this will be down right in here. See that? Well, that's where the neck is. And that will be thinner. And this will all be brought down here. Okay. Now, since this is the top of the head, we can, I tell you what, let's just go ahead and make him a little bald on top. I'm just going to cut that around like here. It just depends on how you want it to be. It doesn't matter. And let's bring this down to match his head here. And bring this down a little bit too. Now, if you look at it here, that's two. If you notice, then if I'm going to make him where he's bald on top, if you look at, cut that. If you look at that, he's really too high up here. So what you have to do is you have to take down some more of this up here. So it will come so it won't be so high. His head won't look so high up. Okay? Like this. I'm going to take some of that off right in there. And then this has to join with this in here. So you just have to work that. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting to where I'm really going to have to either get me some more glasses or something. Even my, I mean, I can do small stuff, but it's just, I don't see as well as I used to anymore. And that's just age. I'm almost 70 years old. I wear glasses, but let's bring this a little closer to the head here. And bring this all down a little bit. There we go. And as we continue to bring that down, we look at it. Okay. There we are. There you go, see? Let me cut that down a little bit, that ear. That won't be in the way. Like I said, I didn't work on the ears all that much, but I'm not worried about that too much. The ears will come down like that. Okay. Now, and let me show you here. See how that's supposed to look? Just like that. And basically, it's almost the same way. Cut like that. And the hair comes across the top like this. And kind of cut in on these areas here. Here we go. To match it a little bit plainer. And you've got your look that you wantin', which brings this a little bit more too, just like that. There it is, see? Now what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna wet this, I'm gonna show you sometimes I have to wet it to make it look more presentable, as we might say. But I was just trying to show you the position of how you put the head, and there you go, see? See? And then you put the hair in there and everything like that, in other words. And you just get your head, you know, even up here. You get it even, where you get you just like there, see? Each time you go it, then it becomes more presentable to you. And you just go around there. Or if you want to put a crease in your hair, you can do that, or whatever. But the main key I want you to show is where to position your nose and your face. And I think this one was very similar, but it was a little bit wider than 1 inch. So we see here more on the face right there. Actually, a 1 inch figure that's 5 inches high is a very thin figure. So it's not going to work out too well. But we did good. So, all right. But as you can see, that is how you make a figure looking down. That is how his head is supposed to be positioned. And as you begin to remove wood from underneath here, for instance, get that all away from there, you know, for his chest and all that other stuff, then the head will become even more visible as you look down, in other words. So all I was doing was just the head here. That's all. I'm just doing it to just give you an idea of how to position, and go on Google and put down images looking down, and it'll bring those up, and use those as a pattern. Use them as a pattern or whatever, where you just not doing everything particularly. Here's another of it, where everything is just looking. I said this one was a little bit wider than this one. I think this might have just been 3/4. Yeah, it was 3/4. I thought it was 1 inch, but it might have just been 3/4 of the head rather than 1 inch. So as you can see, this is, even though it's thin, it's and as you look, as the figure is looking down to his legs or whatever, and if you want to bend the head a little bit more, you can even do that. But you have to go down here, and you have to start where the nose is looking down, the eyes are looking down, and all the face and everything like that is in that position, okay? And you work from there. You cannot have you know, you have to bend the back a little bit. All right. And you bend it just a little bit, and as you would go, then naturally you would start bringing all this together, and you'd have your piece. All right, well, that's how you make a head look down. You've got to shift the body just a little bit. You can't have the head, you can't have the body straight up normally. You want your body bending a little bit, and that's where a lot of people make mistakes. They try to make it straight up and then have the head bending down, and you can do that, but it just doesn't look right. So you want to bend that body a little bit, okay? See how thin this is. But you want to bend that body just a little bit, okay? All right, well, God bless you now, and I hope this helped you a little bit in how to get your position for your head and get it looking down. All right? Okay, God bless now.